McGillis here, joining you live from Regina. It is 11:32. If you're watching me from back home in Ontario, it is presently, let me think, it's 1, I guess. Let me just log on here. Having so much fun with Facebook today. Here we go. Let me just put the screen down quite a little bit here. It is gray here in Regina this morning. So we went for a walk, Riley and I. It was great. And here we go. Just putting this screen down. My wand has disappeared. It was there yesterday. It's not there today. So anyways, if ever you're watching me live, please say hello. Please say where you're watching from. If you're catching the replay, please say replay. I would love to know where you're following from. And today I have something a little different to show you. I'm very excited. I think it's kind of for the beginner stamper, but at the same time, I can't do like a beginner card. So I just can't wait to share with you. I hope you liked my project yesterday. I decided to just pop on. Same thing today, like no pressure, just decided to pop on here. And I hope you're gonna follow along. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. I thought Regina was always sunny, but I guess we're getting gray skies, lots of no rain, no snow, so that's good. It's melting a little bit. And then I think back home in Ontario, this snow has stopped as well. We're almost April, so we shouldn't be having snow, right? So if ever you're a dog lover, I can't wait to share one of my projects with you. You know that I love my little golden retriever so much. If you're not a dog lover, it's okay. I still have something else to show you today. So I will put my screen down. I love to show different color combo. I love this color combination today. Sometimes my color combinations are not really related to stamp the ink itself. It could just be the colors of the papers and that sort of thing. So I can't wait to share about that today. So I'm gonna put my screen down and yeah, I'll try to follow along. If ever you're writing some comments, I'll try to respond. Like I said, Facebook is giving me a hard time again. I don't know, it's like it tracks me. It knows when I'm gonna pop on it and decides to remove that one again. So at least you get to see a little sneak peek and a bit of a messy view right here of what I have going. So what do you think about this color combination? Kind of fun, right? I love different color combos. Yesterday I did like some blues and greens, and I don't know, apparently we're not supposed to do blues and greens, but I did like what it looked like. So if you want to see yesterday's card, if ever you're just logging in, this was the actual cards. So I showed you how to make these. I love the decorative masks, and you could always catch the replay. It is also on my blog. So if you just go to kimmcgillis.com, you'll get to see the entire bunch of different photos as well as what I used to make this project. But it is kind of fun. So that was yesterday's. Today, I'm going to be using a bunch of different colors, gray granite, early espresso, wild wheat, and petal pink. I do want to mention that wild wheat is on its exit, which I'm so sad. I think that the colors, the end colors that are just ending in April, were by far my favorites. Even wild wheat, I wasn't a fan at the beginning. I don't know about you, but I am a fan now. Like, I use it a lot. So I think I'm gonna stock up on cardstock before they run out. And maybe I already have my reinker, might do some blends and so on, just because I think I'm still gonna continue using it regardless. So that's that. If ever you're shopping with me, the host code for this week for March is right here. I've also linked it in there. So I just wanted you to know, because you'll get some little perks from me. Exciting things coming as well. So I do give a free PDF when you order for $60 or more. So want to hear what you think. Have you used the Ephemera Packs? Do you love the Ephemera Packs? I don't know what you think. Have you ever ordered them. They are so fun. Yesterday when I made my card, this background of my card came from the Stripes and Floral Mix and Match cards and envelope. Today, I'm going to be using 4 of the ephemera packs for one project, which is kind of cool. So if you have never seen those before, I suggest you give it a try. They are easy to work with. It could be for beginners or even the more complicated. I also love that on the page 12 of the April Mini, they show a bunch of different layouts, which I'm almost tempted of trying every single layout, right? So that's for that. So with the artisan design team, I made this page of Riley, our golden retriever. I don't know if you've seen it. If you're not a scrapbooker, that's okay. I used to run a club like a couple of times a year, and also like big retreats years ago, but I hadn't scrapbooked in a very long time, and it was like, oh, it would be fun. And this page does use 4 of the ephemera packs, so it did, and this is my color combo inspiration right here. So you get to see Riley on this page, and today we're going to transform this in a card. So I did make a little box for her. I don't know if you could see a side view, but it's like a little frame, so her little face is in that little frame right here. And can you guess what this beautiful paper is from? Even this piece itself here. Oh, hi, Riley. Riley's coming to say hello. It is from the scrapbooking collection. Also, they have a designer series paper. It's called Everyday Happiness. So I wish that Stampin' Up! Could make wallpaper with these beautiful colors. They do like have some blues and some grays, and this part and this part was part of the scrapbooking collection, so I just decided to pull. Hi, Sherry from New Mexico, Joan from Washington State. Hello, hello. So it is so pretty. I think I would even put that in my craft room if I could. So this is my inspiration. There's a little bit of early espresso right there, and then we have our wild wheat, and I didn't go with the orange, but I think like a petal pink would be great if ever you want to design a card or a scrapbook page, and a little bit of gray granite. So let's talk about the ephemera packs. So I did use a bunch of different ones. So if you notice, and you know, if you've been following for ages, I love little scallops. So on both of these sides, that's a little scallop that came from the collection called Celebrate Love Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. So it did come from this cute collection. And just as a side note, how I store my collections is I put them in Stampin' Up! Cases. So we can order Stampin' Up! Cases. They come 4 in a pack, and I do order them like that. And I label them. And then if I go with Celebrating Love, then on the inside, I have all these little pieces where I store them. So I don't know how you store yours, but that's what I do. And then I get to pick whichever ones that I want. And I still keep like the pack of it, like the actual pack, like label. I don't know, it's my thing. I just want to keep it just so I have a code and so on. So I don't know if that's how you store yours. I would love to know, but that's where this little scallop came from. So it is a fun collection. Then I also added a greeting, and the greeting came from this one. So it is also part of the mini catalogs. It's called Greeting for All Mix and Match, and they do come in black and also in white, so you get to see a bunch of different greetings, and they're all in here. So when I need a word or a greeting, I could just pick in there. So this weekend we have, my husband's in Florida golfing on a boys trip, while I went, like, was it last week or the week before, to On Stage. So I had a girls trip. So we're each, he's coming back later this week, and we have a party to attend for somebody that promoted. So I thought of using these where I could just use the word congrats. So this is where the sweet baby came from. So you get to see that part. Then I think my ultimate favorite is the next one, which is called Spring Celebrations. I think you can make so many. I do love the colors. It has vibrant browns and pinks and oranges and a little bit of green as well, and lots of little pieces in there. And that's what we're going to use today to make our card. So they are simply stunning. And you see, so we're gonna pull this one right here, but doesn't that feel a little springish? So I am starting to pull a little bit of content here. I love the little eggs as well. Hi Annette from Petawawa. I hope you're doing well and that it's beautiful, because I will be in Ontario, I think not next week, the week after. Look at this little branch. So that's where these branches came from. So we're gonna pull one of these as well. And then I do love the butterflies. They're my favorite, actually. I just love them so much. If you don't want to use that orange tone, you could just grab a blending brush and then just add the color of your choice on the back. So you can do that. So we're going to take out one, and I do love the color combination of that little one. Maybe we'll add a second one. This one has a big mix of pinks and oranges. So also part of this pack has these huge images, and I did use it where I used the alphabet and put Riley's name and then just printed this. So we are going to use that one, but I am going to remove the congratulations, and we're going to flip it on the opposite side so we can add a different greeting. Okay, so that's for those packs. So I don't know, I don't see sometimes all the comments right away. I don't know if you've ordered these or not. And then, but anyways, they are great to use. And then lastly, my fourth one is called the Washes and Florals tag. And I use that in two different spots. So I am going to pull this one out. Look how beautiful that is. So what I did for my page is I added it right here and then added some ribbon, but I also used the bottom part, which I had snipped off, and put it on the side here as a label. So that's kind of fun as well. So I did do that. So they are all here. I just suggest that if ever you do order them, you do get that beautiful, these cases from Stampin' Up or something else, whatever storage you have, and label them, and then you could just pull the ones that you want. Okay, so Riley is gonna go take a little break. And by the way, years ago when I used to scrapbook, you wanna know what I did with my pages? I used to go get some canvases. I don't know if that's how you say it in English, but at the dollar store, like a 12 by 12, and then I use Mod Podge glue, and I would just glue them on. So I think that she deserves a page in my studio, and I will be adding her right in there. So that's gonna be fun, and it also has that 3D look. So kind of cool. So what you'll need today is a piece of basic white cardstock. I am going with basic white today. It's 4 1/4 by 11, and we're just gonna fold at 5 1/2. I feel like I'm a little distracted because I couldn't see myself at the beginning, but now at least we see each other. That's the joys of Facebook. I'm gonna grab my bone folder. And there we have that. So we're gonna set this part aside. Hi Bev, how are you? We're gonna see each other maybe soon. So this is a second piece of basic white. It's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm gonna take my light wild wheat, the larger tip here, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of flicking around. Perfect, it's just starting to pop because I want that vintage look. Could I add a little bit of color with a blending brush, I could. I am not going to, but you can add some if ever you want more of that wild wheat look. So that's up to you. And actually, somebody on Instagram wrote to me yesterday about this card. And her name was not listed. I think it said HP or something like that. Remember I said yesterday that I had some little specks here from my blends. I was like, oh, I did that. She said to use like rubbing alcohol. So I will try that. She said it should remove it. So just an FYI for if ever you did what I did yesterday. But so now we have, I'm grabbing from my pack, the scrapbooking pack, Everyday Happiness, this little piece. So it is in the wild wheat colors. And then I'm just gonna grab this portion here. We're gonna snip it in half. So might as well utilize. If ever you want to save these pieces, you can remove this portion as well. It's a little bit of surgery this morning. So I'm just gonna remove this portion and we're gonna use that as to go underneath. So this one, remember, it does come from the Celebration Love Mix and Match pack, okay? So, just gonna add, actually, I'm gonna do on this side. And if you're wondering this measurement, it is 2.5 by 4. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue here. And then I'm gonna stick this on. So cute. It has that little detail. So you see how this is a simple card, but you could still add lots of details. So is this a beginner stamper card? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think it's a beginner stamper card? Okay, so now I'm gonna use my bones that I have left from my dimensionals. Let's use everything right here. And just gonna stick one at the bottom as well. And now we're just gonna turn this portion and add it on top like this. So you see how I'm just using some elements from my scrapbook page and making it into a card, which is kind of fun, right? I didn't have any of these left over because I had used it for my album. So if I pull the album, that was the actual album that I made, and I've been working at making some cute pages. So you see, I've used all of these. I could have added it to my card, but because I'm making this album and then I wanted to also add my husband on the next page, I've used this paper. So I have to order another kit, but it's kind of fun to see, right? So slowly I'm getting back into the scrapbooking. So now we're just gonna mount this big piece here. Tammy's saying, nice bone folder. Yeah, so when my team when my people on my team are promoting, I have had these made, and then I said, might as well get one made for myself, so it's part of their goodies and stuff as treats. So nobody could leave with my bone folder, right? It's my name that's there. So now we have this part done. Tracy's saying the smoky slate piece is so pretty. It is actually adorable, right? I said I wanted it as part of, if they could make some wallpaper. I don't know. Some people say that wallpaper is still a trend, but some are saying it's out, but I would do it, but my husband would never let me put wallpaper at home, I think. So this piece, remember I said that it comes from the Washes Florals mix pack, but look how cute it looks on a card. At the beginning I was gonna use like a different shape, and I'm like, why not use it from the same pack? So I find that it looks great, it's cute, and I still want to pop that up. Let's see, do I have, now that I'm using every single piece of leftover dimensional, I just wanted to make sure I had more. So if you're coming to my class in April, I have one that's with bees. I'm doing that in Ontario. And then the other one is using, it's all like an Easter spring collection. So you will be getting this ribbon. And then if you want the kids to go, you could get the kids to go as well. You just have to pay the shipping. So this is a scallop ribbon, and look how pretty it is. We're just gonna snip one little piece. And that's why I'm saying this color combo was so good. Guys, I lost my scissors that I just cut ribbon with. Every single time I identify them and I'm like, okay, these are my ribbon scissors. I think I have 20 pairs of scissors here, and my ribbon scissors have disappeared. And I told Chris to stop using, Chris is my husband, my scissors. He's like, he doesn't understand that ribbon scissors need to remain ribbon scissors. Let's see, are these my ribbon scissors? Like, there's a rule, you can't, yeah, these are that's what they are. You can't use ribbon scissors to cut cardstock. I don't know, he uses them for different things, open boxes. I said, these are special scissors that I can just keep for that. And the reason why is because you want to keep them sharp. So Tammy's saying that she made a nice charm for her ribbon scissors. Would love to see your charm. So linen thread here. Let's count how many times I said scissors. I told my husband last night, I'm like, you know, I was downloading my live and I feel like I'm always repeating the same words. I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I said, I don't know if it's like perimenopause or something. I said that it's kind of weird, you know, that I have a bigger vocabulary than this. So today my new word is scissors. Oh gosh. So you see how cute this lays right here. So I told you that the packs are so simple for the beginner stamper, but I don't feel like my card is looking like a beginner stamper. I feel like it's starting to look like a little fancy card. Now, of course, you'll want to tuck that lower if ever you're shipping that in the mail. But I just decided to put it like this, and then we could just divide. So Bev wants to see the charm as well. So Tammy, you'll have to post your charm. It's a surprise for future team members and customers. Love that idea. Okay, so this part now, we are gonna pop it up. And my suggestion is that you use the edge of the dimensionals. And then you could just put it on the side. Tracy said that her father-in-law nabbed her fabric scissors to cut carpet. That's even worse than Chris. I would be freaking out. But tell me, how many pairs of scissors do you have in your craft space? I would love to know. I wonder who has the most. Like, anyways, it would be interesting, right? So, give me a second. This is bothering me. I just want to center it. So you see how this is just popped up right here. So this is from my favorite. So this part is from the Spring Celebration pack. And then, like I indicated, I don't want to see the word congratulations, but if you do, that's fine. I'm just gonna add some glue on the opposite side. So you might be cringing here that I'm wasting that greeting, but I'm still using it for my cards. So it is like kind of tucked in there, like this. And then we're gonna add the branch. So my suggestion is mini glue dot. Tammy said 6, if not 8. Oh my goodness, I'll have to count mine. So with the mini glue dots, that's how I set my branches. We're just gonna tuck that in here. You could have it that it stands out or all tucked in. I do like the fact that there's some branches going over the label. And then I'm just gonna add a second one right underneath. Like, I can make so many cards with just this layout. Here we go. And then I did want to add a little bit of greenery right here. I think it looks like a mossy meadow, and really for these pieces, I am really just using the mini glue dots and just tucking them in. But look how cute that is. Now, la pièce de résistance. How cute is that butterfly? Ha, Tracy says she's glad she's not home. She doesn't need to count. Oh my goodness, Bev also has maybe 8 or more. So, oh, so how do you, like, isn't this adorable? Like, simple. We're just using simple. And actually, I'm getting my inspiration from my Riley page. So now I'm just gonna go here and we're gonna use the greetings for all. And I think I'm gonna go with something maybe not as bold. This one has like just a note. It's kind of cute. There's best wishes as well. Let's see that. Ooh, I love that. It's a little bigger. So Bev is saying it's amazing how you put that card together. And I have to say, I really got my inspiration from my Riley page. So the fact that I did not even use any ink here, and it just came from those 4 little packs, I could just make so many projects and cards with them. They are very fun to work with. The fact that you have piles of these in different colors, different forms, that sort of thing too, is great. And then we also always need to add a little bit of bling, right? So you could use neutral sequences here. So just gonna add one right down there. And then maybe a second one right here. And then another one, maybe like somewhere here. So I just cased my own page. So here's the card, here's the tag there, here's that section there. So now I could go like and make myself a second one just with this actual layout. And then if I wanted to, I could do another one with this layout and I could build an entire collection right there. So this is another version that I had made. Oh, happy day. And then I love that the linen thread is just hanging there. So kind of fun, right? So I invite you to give the Mix and Patch Ephemera Packs a try. You can go a very long way with them. I think what I'm going to be doing is just continuing with this entire series, still pulling a couple of elements from the other collections, and then I can make myself a beautiful pack of cards, make a coordinating box, and it just blends so well. I've already started making another little box like I did for Riley's photo, but instead we could go ahead and tuck in and make cute little frames. It could be a cover for a box. So I can't wait to see what I design with this one. It's probably going to be like part of my box to store all my cards. I've just been having so much fun playing with this. So thank you for watching my project today. Super simple. I will post this card, and I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry for the beginning. Facebook has removed my wand again. So thanks for joining me. Enjoy your day, everyone. Bye.